Today, we're going to take a look at the 24-inch drum fan from HyperTough. Some time ago, I did a review of the Ryobi 18-volt 14-inch air cannon. While the fan had some positive features, it fell short of my expectations. This led me to continue looking for a fan that was going to better meet my needs. In due process, a fellow viewer had left a comment referring to the HyperTough brand, which can be found at Walmart. So I thought to take a look. In previous videos, I have spoken to the Ryobi lineup of tools. For that reason, I want to highlight the available 20-inch air cannon that is part of their 40-volt battery lineup. I had interest at first, but its price of $229 quickly deterred me. At only $140, how does this 24-inch fan stack up? Let's take a closer look. After unpacking the fan, there is not much assembly required. Simply, users need to choose if they want to install the provided wheels. Moving on, we can see the frame is metal with plastic handles on both ends. The drum itself is also made of metal, and let's jump to the power cord, which is approximately 8 feet. This allows the fan to run on AC power and is directly attached to the motor. A unique feature of this fan is the DC motor, and a big reason why I considered it. The power switch and speed control are found on the back of the unit and uses a dial mechanism, which allows users to gradually control the operation of the fan. Finally, enclosed in the drum is the fan with a 3-blade design. At this point, the fan is just a straightforward 24-inch fan that is priced fairly in the middle of much of the competition. Let's revisit the DC motor. I intend to use this fan 24 hours a day, so I want to be mindful of its power draw. Let's take a look. I'm also going to compare it to the previously reviewed Ryobi fan, along with a common 20-inch high-velocity fan. While the HyperTough fan has a progressive speed control, the other fans have the more traditional fixed power settings. For that reason, we will look at low, medium, and high settings. When turned on and set to low, the HyperTough fan is only pulling 14 watts. Moving the dial to the middle, we have 40 watts and approximately 126 watts on the high end. Now I'll drop in the numbers from the other fans. We do need to recognize the Ryobi fan also uses a DC motor, allowing it to also benefit from the lower power draw. However, a big hand has to be extended to HyperTough for the fact that its power use ranges from 14 to 126 watts. While this is more than the Ryobi, the fan itself is also larger, and compared to the fans that use an AC motor and of comparable size, it's pretty impressive. Like many manufacturers, HyperTough falls short in transparency, especially to the topic of airflow. It's rational to want to know how much air a fan moves, and downright amazing that some companies don't highlight such information. I assume there are college graduates running these operations. One would think they would be wise enough to share the information, but no. However, in the attempt to answer said question, I was introduced to a fan by iLiving, which is found on Amazon. And like a lot of things made in China, it has a striking similarity to the HyperTough fan, and per the information provided on the specifications, we learned that the fan can move nearly 8,000 CFMs, and this puts it in line with other fans of this size. However, is that too good to be true? Using a meter, I measured my experience with the fan. The outlet area of the 24-inch fan is 3.14 square feet. Using the meter, the airspeed was measured at low, medium, and high speeds. The formula, velocity times area, equals cubic feet per minute, allowing us to see the following results. Let's take pause. This is nowhere near the advertised CFM of the iLiving specifications. Oddly, I'm not surprised, and to a degree I almost hope my math is incorrect. Perhaps the meter I used was not accurate. Frankly, I'm not going to purchase another one to confirm my findings. That said, how often do people purchase a fan and then race home to test its performance? Often, it's purely a set-it-and-forget-it experience. Ironically, if Hypertough had stated their fan's performance in their advertisement, I would have taken it at face value, and most likely never would have measured on my own. Of course, to Hypertough's benefit, they never claimed a particular performance of the fan. Perhaps this is the reason why. As I wrap up the video, I ask myself the following questions. Do I like the fan? Am I going to keep it? The answer is yes, because I like the build quality. I especially like the confirmed low power draw, and it's doing what it's expected to, and that is to circulate air out of my server room. The price point is reasonable, especially one on sale. I expect that there are better fans on the market. However, I like this DC motor. Is it right for you? I'll let you decide. If you have this fan, share your experience in the comments below. And before I forget, let me give credit back to Ryobi. By using their 40-volt inverter, I also now have a portable 24-inch fan. In any case, that's my review of the 24-inch drum fan from Hypertough. If you found this video to provide some insight, a hit on the like button is appreciated. Also, if you want to help the channel out, new subscribers are always appreciated. And as always, thanks for watching.